well. And start one.
There's random beats I make up in my head.
Okay, good. Ready to go?
Yep.
We can go. So I will start the countdown.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the Pregame Skate. I'm your host, Reagan Rust. We'll be coming to you live 40 minutes before the first puck drop every World Championship game day on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You'll get the inside scoop on what's happening each game day, behind the scenes footage, player interviews, and much more. This is also an interactive live show, so feel free to comment below and let us know what you're looking forward to the most this game day. I'd also like to take a moment to let you know that we have a podcast called The Totally Ice Hockey Show, which is hosted by former NHLer Mike Johnson, Marav Severe, and yours truly. On the podcast, we give you news, insights, reactions, insider tips, and everything else in between. Now let's get on to the good stuff. If you missed yesterday's game in Helsinki, here's some highlights to get you caught up.
And then kicked away. Here's Roman on it. Here's Roman. Drops that back in the high slot. Great chance. Backhand score. Pavel Regenda opens the scoring for the Slovaks. Grabbing the rebound in front of Buse.
He's a fiery guy. Peter Stastny.
Yeah.
Had to be. What a pass.
Over the head, Perret in alone. Perret walks in. Scored.
Oh my goodness.
And back come the French. Jordan Perret has the tying goal.
How slick was that feed? Look at the pass here from behind their own net. Perot through his feet.
Wow.
Right onto the tape in stride.
So that's Ovechkin from behind the net to Perot at center ice with the chip.
And it's Regenda gets caught just taking a quick little glance at the puck in the middle. You don't think it's going to hit your guy. He's probably going to go offside anyway. And then, ooh, that's the old bean pot going back against the grain.
Leads for Clairot. And they won't get them on. Fleury, Texier and company remain on the French bench. Now a chance for Uganda moving in. He'll score. France in the opener. As so often happens, the Slovaks will win it by a score of 4-2. Now 7-1 all time against France at the World Championship. Slovaks will take on Germany on Saturday. France will play Kazakhstan. To Batherson. The goal mouth, that pass skipped away from Dubois. Dubois goes to Batherson. Across for Severson. To Batherson. Walks right in, holds and shoots. Grubauer knocks it down loose. Puck a backhand shot by Waugh.
Waugh thought he had an empty net here. As Batherson drags middle, gets the shot down in the front of it. Dubois is tapping it over, knowing that he's got some company over at the other side. And, well done with the reach.
Severson to Comtois. Works it and shoots. Whistle, that just wide. Sanheim back with it. Bangs it back down to Comtois. Centers it. What a pass. Score! Noah Gregor on a great pass from Maxime Comtois.
We started playing on their off wings, and we're able to keep pucks alive, keep cycles alive with clean handles, and then taking advantage of the space up top. And that is a beauty feed from Max Comtois. Tap it back, and an even better finish by Gregor. Drop a knee to get it up. Noah Gregor. And Canada's not done that. They've not helped themselves out in the third period with all the penalties.
In comes Plotkin with it, drops it back to Sider. A high shot, bounces down in front. A good stop by Thompson. Stützle trying to center, that was blocked by Graves. Loose puck, Nobles plays it back in front. Foto can't get a shot away, now pulls it free. Now a chance for Sider, shoots, scores! Forward Sider on the two-man advantage. Germany's down by 2.
What was the New Jersey 5-on-3 PK this year? I do not know.
Back at the point is Plachta. Lines it down to Stützle. And Tim Stützle works it around. Back for Plachta, scores! And there's that rocket from Plachta on the feed from Stützle. And Germany's got its second goal of the game. Severson to Comtois. Works it and shoots. Whistle, that just wide. Sanheim back with it. Bangs it back down to Comtois. Centers it, what a pass. Score! Noah Gregor on a great pass from Maxime Comtois. Over Germany, 5-3, the final score.
Both of them were really great games to watch. In the France versus Slovakia game, Slovakia pulled out ahead with a 4-2 win. This game was physical from the jump. Slovakia was unafraid to hold on to the puck and regroup a few times, even if they didn't like their options in the neutral zone. France didn't sit back either though. They forechecked hard and didn't give Slovakia a lot of time to make plays. I think they matched Slovakia's speed really well. The Canada versus Germany game was definitely my favorite to watch. Although Canada came out on top with a 5-3 win, there were a lot of good things that could be taken from that game. Canada was very poised with the puck. They made super crisp passes, and they did a great job getting into the open areas and supporting each other. As for Germany, they played really physical. They competed even when they went down by 3 goals. Tim Stützle created so many scoring opportunities and was eventually named player of the game for Germany. Overall, I was thoroughly impressed by all the team play in Helsinki. So let's take a look into what happened here in Tampere yesterday.
This will get chipped in, and giving chase is Riley Barber. Led Grand Rapids in goals this past season. At the line, shot deflected, score!
To get the USA on the board, they're just too slow to react, the Latvians are. We're talking about getting sticks in the shooting lane. This doesn't happen. And
Jones, Schmidt, Galchenyuk, and a misfire. They'll do it again. Jones shot, scores!
that's from 20 feet out. Good puck movement by the U.S.
Involved in that Erik Karlsson trade, turned over. Seth Jones shorthanded with Bordelot. He'll dish it off for Bordelot. Back scores! And Ronald Kennens is on it. Kennens looking for Balsers. This is the line that combined for that late chance in the opening period. Shot, score! So the face-off to the right of man. Latvia with the win. Kutsky the shot, rebound, score!
But gets it over the line.
And this one will come to an end as USA wins it 4-1.
The final score of the game is Team USA 4 and Team Latvia
Well, this
1.
USA effort was strong in the first period.
Botman takes it deep, lets the shot through, and that never got through. Andy Ultima, Armia short side scores! Andy Ultima was the captain when he played Karpat. Riala scores! Turned over at center. Marco to the backside, it goes! In this arena, of course, Patrick Laine, Mikko Rantanen. Lots of talk around town as we went out for dinner a couple of nights. Well, there's a chance, Lammikko, and what a save by Hakonen.
And the Finns pounce. Quick pass, Lammikko finds himself open, but Hakonen was over in time.
Great setup from Riala, and Finland skates away with a 5-0 victory as UC Old Kenora picks up the shutout.
The fans were electric last night. It was so great to be able to see everyone, feel the energy, and experience the opening ceremony. There was an awesome national anthem and a really great band that played. There was an unreal light show that I got to see live and in person, which was amazing. And during the first game, USA and Latvia had a little bit of a tougher time getting into the flow of things. Neither side was really connecting consistently on their passes, which makes it really hard to flow. For USA, I thought they would come out stronger and more in control, but it looked like they were trying to stretch the ice a little too much. They need to do a better job of supporting the puck in their next games. For Latvia, they got chances, but the best ones missed the net or went directly into the goalie. They definitely need to work on their odd man rushes and communicating when they have a 2v2. A win is a win though for Team USA, so can't complain too much about it. As for the Finland versus Norway game, the score did not reflect how well Norway was able to skate with Finland. It was a much smoother game and it was more evenly matched until Finland began to pull away later in the second. Overall, both sides had good puck movement and good control. Finland was just able to capitalize better. Speaking of Finland, the Finnish fans were amazing. Even Norway's team was commenting on how good they were after yesterday's game. So let's take a look at a vlog we made yesterday with the fans. Are you getting this? It's a Zamboni. I almost got hit twice today, so I gotta watch out. Can we just get your British accent?
Oh yeah.
Hello.
I love it. That's so pretty.
I've left my bag in the Skoda taxi.
Let's go find a crazy fan. I'm just wondering who you guys are rooting for today.
What we are waiting for?
Who are you rooting for?
Voting for?
Who do you want to win?
Finland.
When you play very good, it's good come home with medals, no cravatti.
Hey, the real TV stars are behind me. When do you think I'm gonna get invited to that? Do you have wings? Down that way? Yeah. Hook. Cork. We're going to get wings. It's Hook. We heard that Tambray has the best wings.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Can we get some? She said it was a hot flavor. Oh, they're actually pretty good. You want some? Please don't touch all of them. Pretty good, huh?
They're all right.
First chicken wing in Tambray. 10 out of 10. Who's your favorite player of all time? Hey, yo, can you pronounce that for us?
Tikkanen. Esa Tikkanen. I think Teemu Hartikainen.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What do we have in here? Can you give us a little rundown?
Yes, we have the official merchandise products here, and the official cap is quite nice, and also the hoodie.
Where did you get this helmet?
I made it.
Why are you wearing this helmet today?
Because I buy it.
Get ready, dance! Get up! Get ready, dance! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! I heard a rumor that you guys are the craziest fans in here. Is that true?
Thank you. Who told you that? That's probably the truth. She made it by herself, and this is from 1995. She made it herself, and we got the Olympic and the championships.
Love it! Oh my gosh! That's too many words. Will you dance with me before you leave? You want a hug? It's getting heated in here. Finland just scored their first goal. That's right. I'm unbiased, but let's go, both teams. Yeah. Who wants to dance with me? Yeah. Where did you get your hair from? Did you grow it yourself?
Yeah, this is my original hair, of course.
I like it. Thank you. The fans were so much fun to be around, and I would say my favorite part was probably the dance party that we ended up having. And that reminds me, you guys need to make sure to send in your fan photos to @IIHF Hockey on all of our socials, and you might be featured on the Pregame Skate or on our socials. So let's take a look at some of the fan photos that we got yesterday. So the first one that we have here is Craig. I'm assuming is tuning in from Canada. He has an adorable daughter. I love that you guys are cheering for Team Canada. That's awesome. We also have Tomas. I think they're cheering for the refs here. I'm not sure where they're from, but you know, everyone needs to cheer for the refs every now and then. We also have Peter. He's wearing a Czechoslovakia jersey, or a Czechia jersey, and that's amazing. I love to see it. And then Miriam, they're cheering for France. Awesome. I love the flag. And then we have Leanne with Latvia. So speaking of Latvia, we actually got an interview with Morenis yesterday, so let's take a look at that now.
I was very young and I slept on the ice at some winter camp for the first time, and my mom's professor at her college was a power skating coach. And she saw me skate, and I already asked if I was a hockey player, and she said no, it's the first time he was on the skates, and she just said you should bring him to hockey, so she did. It's just try to be me. I'm loud, I can't shut up. I sing a lot in the locker room, and I know a lot of words to songs, so I sing, and I think if everyone's loose, then everybody plays the best.
Should have scored on. Grabs this puck, wheels. This is a short side beauty. I don't think that ramps off Zanetta's stick.
I was in Bratislava in Slovakia, and it was full every night, and then there's no fans, and it was quiet. It was like theater. Just playing, you're hearing everything, and it's quiet. There's no atmosphere or anything, and it's nice that there's going to be some good atmosphere again. Oh, for sure. Our fans are always outnumbered, and they're always the loudest. So I think our fans are gonna put up a good battle against the home team. Just like every other game, it doesn't matter. It's obviously we're gonna be the underdogs in that game, and if anything, it's pressure on them. They're at home playing not the best hockey team in the world, and so we're just gonna prepare for it and try to outwork them, and that's our mindset.
Morenis is awesome. He did a great job yesterday and had a lot of scoring opportunities. Now let's get into some fantasy hockey, because I know a lot of you guys are joining in with us. I've been getting really competitive with Mike Johnson down in Helsinki, so I know he got around 50 points. I want to check and see how I did today or yesterday. And let's see, so you go to rankings and then you can see, all right, 981, not too bad. I was expecting worse, that's okay. There's still time to improve. Yeah, that's awesome. So we're gonna pick our teams today. And if you haven't created your account yet, make sure you do. It's at fantasy.iihf.com/teams. And then once you get in, I'm gonna choose my goaltenders first. I know Finland had an unreal game yesterday, so I'm gonna take in their goalie. I'm gonna add some defenders because I like defense the best. I had Moritz Seider yesterday, so I'm gonna go with him again, and then I'm gonna pick one more. Maybe, I'll go with the second one up here. And then for forwards, we're gonna jump in. Let's see who did well. I need people that can get points, so I'm gonna pick the top 3. We're going right down the line. I like this right here. This looks good to me. So once you finish picking all your players, then you just gotta make sure you save your team, and then we're gonna be good to move on to, we got some behind the scenes footage of the picture day and the build up leading into the ice rink. Well, it sounds like the guys are excited, so let's look ahead at today, and we have a lot of hockey ahead of us. We have 3 games at each rink, so you're gonna have plenty of games to watch. In Helsinki, we start with Denmark versus Kazakhstan, which should be a good game on both ends. Denmark has really pushed over the past few years to solidify themselves in the top division. It will definitely be a good test for Kazakhstan. Then we have Switzerland versus Italy. Switzerland should be able to get the W this round, but Italy has some talent, so we definitely need to tune into that one. And lastly, we've got Slovakia versus Germany. It's going to be a good game. I predicted on the podcast earlier that it'll be a 2-1 for Germany, but it could definitely go into overtime with how each team competes. And then in Tampere, we start with Sweden versus Austria. Sweden didn't perform as well as they hoped at the Olympics, so they're going to be extra pumped to redeem themselves today. And Austria will have to outwork them if they want to win. Our second game is Czechia versus Great Britain. Czechia takes a lot of pride in the jerseys they wear, and Great Britain knows where they stand when they come into this tournament. They definitely need to be looking to get a win early on in this. Last but not least, we have Latvia versus Finland. Finland really performed yesterday, so if Latvia wants a fighting chance, they'll need to make sure they're in sync with their passing. Now that we've covered all the games today, we're going to take you live in Helsinki with Lindsay Hamilton at the Helsinki Ice Hall.
Hey there, I'm Lindsay Hamilton coming at you from the Helsinki Ice Hall, and my oh my, what action we saw on day 1 here at the 2022 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. We had 2 games on day 1, and fans were back in the stands, and my gosh, were they loud. The day opened up with Slovakia and France, and while Slovakia jumped out to an early 2-0 lead, France tied it up 2-2 until Slovakia ultimately earned the victory 4-2 the final. The second game of the day was between Germany and Canada. Canada ultimately earned a 5-3 win, but Germany did make a late push in the third period, scoring 2 5-on-3 goals. And the star of the game, Pierre-Luc Dubois, who had 2 goals in yesterday's victory, including a power play marker. Today, we have 3 games on tap, beginning with the 2 teams behind me in Kazakhstan and Denmark. The Danes are coming off an impressive finish at the Beijing Winter Olympics, where they placed 7th. Meanwhile, Kazakhstan is a team that surprised a lot of people last year and will look to keep teams on their toes once again. Buckle up for an exciting day 2.
Thanks so much, Lindsay. That was amazing. That's not all we have for you today, though. We've got one more interview here in Tampere, so let's go live to Claire Hanna, who is with Team Austria.
So Thomas, interesting circumstances for Austria to be at this tournament. I heard you found out about a month ago. How did you start preparing for the top division?
I mean, there wasn't too much difference from the preparation to the people. I mean, we're just happy to be here, and we're going to try to take advantage of the opportunity and just start good in the tournament against Sweden tonight.
So many teams come together at the last minute, but Austria, you guys have so much chemistry. So many of you play together in the Austrian League. How do you think that's going to benefit you at this World Championship?
I mean, we just got to bring everything tonight, bring everything on the ice, each game and each day, and in and out. And we definitely have good chemistry in the team. We're a good group of guys, and hopefully we're gonna be successul by the end of the tournament.
You've been the captain of your team for a couple of years now in the top division. How do you lead your squad?
I mean, we just got to keep up the fan factor in the team. I mean, don't get too depressed. We're playing great nations here in the tournament, and we're going to take advantage. We learned from the past, and this year we're going to make it good.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
That's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Pregame Skate. I'm your host, Reagan Russ, and we can't wait for you to join us tomorrow at 11:40 a.m. for the third episode of the Pregame Skate.